Honorable Minister for Small Scale Industries, Roads, and former Shipping Minister, my dear friend, Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, the Minister for Chemicals and former Law Minister, Shri Sadanand Gowda ji, my dear friend Raj Kiran ji, Mr. K.C. Shetty ji, and my family here, so many of you, my dear friends, members of the community, and other invitees. I have been an extremely lucky to be in the middle of such august gathering and a great personalities who have dedicated their life, Mr. Gadkari and Mr. Gowda, given up their profession, given up their business, and the one who are here to serve the Indian community and the nation in the journey of nation building under the able guidance and leadership of our beloved Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. I am extremely honored, and I must also share that I am one of those who've been blessed by my parents, because my mission in life when I started my career was to serve my family first, because my family needed me, and I had one single goal and ambition, that I put my family in the right track, and nothing else mattered to me at that time. And I've been very fortunate to achieve that. And maybe because of what I focused on, I've been blessed with a wonderful family. My dear wife and her family has been extraordinary as well. And through the journey of business, I happened to be at the right places at the right time. Needless to say that it has been a struggle, it has been exciting, it has been fulfilling. And beyond that, what actually struck me later in life is achieving success, accumulating wealth. All that is one part. That doesn't excite you anymore. What excites you more in life is a purpose. What is the purpose of your life? Why are you here? I'm not here just to look after my family and just to accumulate wealth. There is a purpose in life which gives me a lot of pleasure, that I have a large extended family of a big workforce. We today have in our organization, I'm very proud to say, almost about 15,000 people who are directly employed in our group, and probably another 10,000 people who are employed in the warehouses, in the container freight stations, and various other activities that we do around the country and around the world. Yes, of course, I'm a very demanding and very aggressive entrepreneur. I took some very bold steps, and I continue to take those bold steps as I speak, in the larger interest of the organization and in the larger interest of the bigger chunk of the workforce. I once met Gadkari ji in Davos. We had lunch together and we were generally chatting. I went to meet him subsequently to invite him to one of our functions. He unfortunately could not make it, but we spent time together talking about an incident where we had to close one of our unit in JNPT, and one of his friend had went and spoken to him that all cargo is terminate X number of people. So he did request me to reconsider, and we did reconsider to some extent. But these kind of business decisions are important as we build organizations. Mr. Rai said about governance. He said about responsibility towards the country, towards the business community, to the perception of the business in the eyes of the government and the authorities. I've been always very, very conscious about governance, paying taxes, and fulfilling all the statutory obligations when I build the organization. So today, in spite of we being present in so many countries around the world, with so many activities, so many business segments that we operate as an organization, I'm very happy to say we hardly have any legal cases, whether it is in a dispute or related to taxation. We never ever failed in fulfilling our obligation to the banks. As a matter of fact, I'm somebody who don't like to borrow money. But as I speak, we have borrowed quite a lot of money to build logistic parks around the country. That is one of the vision our Honorable Minister had rolled out when he was a shipping minister. Sir, you will be happy to know that we are building 6 million square feet of A-grade warehouses in the country. Today we are one of the largest logistic park developer in the country. And we developed that, and we also gone into an association with Blackstone, which is one of the largest private equity firms, as you know, and we have created a joint venture with them to build at least about 20 million square feet of warehouses over the next 5 years. So that is one of the vision that appealed to us while you were the minister, and I'm very happy to share that information with you. As my dear friends, Mr. Naik and also Prakashana said, that no organization is about one person. It is always about the right people, and it's always about serving your customers, enjoying the credibility of all the stakeholders. You know, many organizations, many people I keep hearing about, once they raise money, even if it is equity raising from a public market or from private equity, I feel it is an obligation that we've taken somebody's money and I have to deliver value to them. And that is the reason they give us the money. So one must always have that obligation towards people who help you. And I'm always there to help with my little bit of a time that is available. I initiated the foundation called Avashya, and my wife, she is now full-time involved in managing that foundation, and we are able to help a lot of deprived families, underprivileged people, and also, of course, you know, we are always here to help our community members in whatever areas that they seek the support and to the best of our abilities. As regards to the future generation, I want to say a few words about that. I think our community, for some reason, other than carrying forward the family legacies, at least I am not aware of, pardon me if I don't have the statistics. I really appeal to the parents who are gathered here to support your young generation. Let them fail, let them make mistake. You know, that's the only way. Fortunate to have here my family members not doing the right thing. My brother-in-law, Prabhakar Shetty, who's been associated with the All Cargo for the last now 20 years, close to. Adarsh Hegde, my other brother-in-law, my wife's older brother, he is associated with the company for the last 30 years. And they worked extremely hard. They stood by me all the time in my support, believing totally, dedicating their youth, dedicating their maturity, mature life and everything. And I'm extremely grateful to both of them. And I'm also very happy now to say that my son, who's also joined the business, and he's very lucky that as he joined, the whole digital world is opening, and he's in the process of almost like a startup to digitize our current business. So that's a business that he's involved in. So once again, friends, thank you very much, and I deeply appreciate IBCI CCI for and initiative and let the Bund community business, in profession, in contributing to the society and making themselves as a proud community of our country. God bless and all the very best. Thank you.